Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Steelers and the Chargers, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, the first of three on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, partner, best time of the year. The first of three on this fine Sunday. It is Super Wild Card Weekend, and off we go on EA Sports. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
I remember talking to him earlier this He emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by one more week.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now it's Dobbins, and he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
This one caught by DJ Chark. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down, 3 to go. From the gun, it's Herbert. That'll be taken in by Edwards. Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the man from Ohio State, 6'3", Justin Fields.
Getting your team to the playoffs, Mike, that's a massive accomplishment for any quarterback. But if he wants to take them on a deep run, can he find the balance of playing mistake-free football while also maintaining that aggressive approach that has gotten them here in the first place? It's certainly not going to be easy. This place is going to be rocking, and their opponents, they have championship aspirations of their own. But as long as he doesn't let the moment get too big for him, this team's going to have a shot to move on to next week.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll give it to Harris again. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. And It's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Chargers offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Herbert now on first down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And we see a nice catch here by Lad McConkey. And Mike, what really jumps out, and I can't stress enough how rare this is for young wide receivers in the NFL fresh out of college, is just how good of a route runner he is. And it doesn't matter if he's in the slot or if he's out on the perimeter. He can run any route from any position, and that sort of versatility is going to continue to get him opportunities in this Chargers offense. And then when he has the ball in his hand, every play can be a big one.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Now the former Raven, it's Gus Edwards. And this offensive line, creating running space, he'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his...
He'll try the right side now with Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. 3rd and 5. Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Got his man at the 6, and he will score. Najee Harris, touchdown Pittsburgh.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to take over possession of the football. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit-and duck for this pass rush.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. Two different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
One quarter in the books in round one of these AFC playoffs. It's the Steelers with the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Fields now. That's caught by Van Jefferson.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They try to run for it with Harris. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. They get 19 on that pass play. 1st down, L.A.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
That's another Chargers 1st down.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Steelers' 39-yard line.
Throwing, Herbert. Off he goes. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, but he's got it. He's picked up a 1st down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that 1st down marker is, he's able to pick up the 1st down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the 1st down. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. To the goal line and in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Chargers. Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Fields. A throw on the move is caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Now it's a bootleg with Fields. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Trying left side, here's Harris. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Here's Fields. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Khalil Mack, 3-time All-Pro. In there to bag another one. Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Here's Darius Davis to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this 1st half. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now, Herbert. This one complete to Palmer.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's Austin to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Steelers offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Now, Fields. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and that will lead to a 2nd down. To throw is Fields. He finds Wilson coming across the field. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Fields. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much.
We're at halftime.
We had 2 great games yesterday, and we're just getting started here. The first of 3 more on this Wild Card Sunday. We'll get back out to you two
with the coach
in just a moment.
Jonathan, all yours. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. Low-scoring game, all tied. 3rd quarter. And a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Fields operating out of the pistol. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
They get 24 on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Catch made, right side by Wilson. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First down is Bird.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. A pass taken in by Harris. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
So now then, first and goal from the 1. They'll try to run it with Harris. He slams it in there, and he is in. Najee Harris, touchdown Steelers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Davis now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Herbert now on first down. Oh, yeah.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
He connects with Palmer on that one. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Herbert to throw. He's across midfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 24-yard line.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. That's to the big tight end, Parham. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. We'll try and run for the first down with Edwards. They're going to bring him down to 21, but they're also going to move the chains after that run. First down picked up on the ground. Now a play fake. Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing. Herbert. He's got Parham, his tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
The tackle by Alex Highsmith. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The Steelers offense getting set to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Fields. He'll check this down to the running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
And he's got it. He'll move the chains. First down at the 47. Another run here with Harris. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now a second down throw for Fields. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense. Still first down.
A give, and here comes Harris. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They run it over center with Harris. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Back to throw is Fields. He's got his man. It's Pickens. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the the handoff. It's Harris. Credit him for trying to escape. The defense, though, was on that. Finally, they bring him down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. They'll run for it. It's Singletary. And he's going to have the Steelers first down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2. On the give, it's Harris. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Defense. Still second down.
Give up the middle to Harris. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Next to score, Steelers 24, Chargers 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And they finally get him down, but not before he's inside the 20. What a return. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll run here. And he's going to have the Chargers first down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2. Shotgun now for Herbert. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Herbert. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And now it's 4th and goal. They'll stick to the ground. And he will score! Game on! K.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Steelers offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They go play action with Fields. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On the ground, this is Harris. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll give it to Harris again. And he will take this down, close to a 1st down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down. They're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And that one incomplete.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. To throw, it's Herbert. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz planned for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Harris running right. Not much happening there. Tackled at the 17. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their 2nd. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Down to a knee here, and that'll do it. They have advanced. They are moving on in the playoffs. 3rd down and 9. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Steelers as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.